Dear learner, welcome to Effective Business Communication for 21st Century Workspace. This video is part of an introductory series where we discuss key issues in the 21st century workspace. Since this is classified as pre-course material, your mandatory module tests will not have any questions from this video, but it is essential nonetheless. In this video, we discuss workplace diversity, the new global mindset. In today's economy, professionals need a broad understanding of the world around them. An increasing number of professionals, whether salaried employees or freelance employees or entrepreneurs, are finding themselves interacting with people who are from different parts of the world and different from them. One of the ways to ensure success in any career in 21st century workplace is to have a global perspective. This means respecting diversity and being open, inclusive, and sensitive to all people. The need for 21st century professionals is a high amount of diversity awareness. Diversity awareness is one's ability and willingness to accept the uniqueness of all individuals along several dimensions such as race, ethnicity, caste, age, gender, political beliefs, sexual orientation, and socio-economic status. Operating in the 21st century workplace is not limited to interacting with only a single culture or members of a single nation. One can be sitting in India and creating materials for marketing for targeted audience in Australia or auditing companies outside India. In such a situation, a professional must remember that organizations in different nations have different diversity challenges. In one country, for example, the question of diversity may be centered on race, while in another country, the presence of a strong and open LGBT community mandates diversity handlers to make workplace as open and discrimination-free as possible. Having diversity awareness helps one contribute in cultivating an organizational fabric that cherishes diversity as the hallmark of its culture. Employers of 21st century and the future will prefer candidates with a high level of diversity awareness. So, as a professional of 21st century, you must see diversity as an asset and embrace it wholeheartedly. Let us now see some examples from real companies taking diversity very seriously. Let us start with a small company from an international arena. We are looking at the screen. You can see there's a company called Lever, and this is the diversity page of their website. You can see how they are serious about diversity and inclusion, and they have pretty much good stats that 51% identify as women, 56% of leaders identify as women. So it's more of gender based diversity. We have minority based diversity also. 43% of executives, which is a good percentage, identify as women, and also 41% of engineers identify as women. So this is a small scale company. We look at some of the popular companies now. This is Amazon. We have seen and used Amazon. Amazon is also very serious about diversity and inclusion. You can see their website, a lot of material about diversity and inclusion. You can go through this if you have time. Let us now see diversity and inclusion in Nestle. This is one of the most popular websites, companies, and you can see that diversity and inclusion is an integral part of Nestle's culture. Okay, their culture itself incorporates diversity, so that people also take diversity very seriously. So this is they about Nespresso's first woman factory manager. You can see a lot of ethnic diversity. So diversity and inclusion is also a very important part of Hindustan Unilever. That's pretty much a Indian entity of Unilever company, and you can see that they have LGBT inclusions and pride celebration, which is a great step towards equality and discrimination, ending of the discrimination. So they also have serious policies about persons with disabilities, and they have gender balance. So that's about the companies which are taking diversity very seriously. How can you take diversity in the workplace seriously? Here are 5 steps to improve your diversity awareness quotient. Value differences and appreciate people who see the world differently than you do because of who they are. That's number 1. Number 2 is gender sensitization. Women could certainly feel more comfortable in organizations where the workforce is sensitized against sexist jokes or gender-based discrimination. So the next step is, before you make that next sexist joke, be aware that you are in a diversely effective workspace. Number 3, be proactive. Actively seek out people who are different than you are. It's not about meeting a hiring target, but because you genuinely believe in the power of diversity to strengthen your teams and your individual performance. Number 4, break stereotypes. Dispel barriers and pre-held conceptions through greater interaction and opening up to each other. That's number 4, and that's pretty important. Number 5, and here's how you can start your diversity training right this moment. If you're working on a project or a proposal, ask yourself, who would have a different point of view on this? Go ask for their opinion and take the time to really consider it. Think about what you could learn from this approach. Companies today spend millions of dollars on workplace diversity programs and outreach. So any employee with good diversity awareness skills will stand out in terms of his or her perspective on customer needs. Yes, there definitely will be resistance from employees who do not understand how diversity and inclusion are related to their jobs in a scientific organization. But fortunately, as we progress deeper into 21st century, this resistance is becoming less common as companies and individuals continue to engage in change management and make the case for inclusivity across. To sum up this video, diversity awareness is not a skill, it's an attitude. In the 21st century workplace, your ability to interact and be respectful to people from different cultures, races, ages, gender, sexual orientations, physical abilities, mental capabilities, political ideologies, and religion will go a long way to ensure your career success and long-term goal. So that's it about this introductory video as a pre-course series. Hope we'll start learning about effective business communication for 21st century soon. Happy learning.